Doing today, blessings. I hope you're staying always pray. Well, I just have a very quick message. I'm gonna just give back out to God's people, give back out to His people. You guys, I was out walking and the dogs, and I had walked through this field, right? And I wasn't planning on hearing anything or getting any message or anything for anybody or even for myself. I was just out, just getting some fresh air and walking the dogs. And as I came across this field, God spoke to me. And he just spoke to me out of nowhere, whether you believe it or not. I wasn't expecting anything, but God do that to me sometimes. Whether people believe it or not, He really does. I have no reason to lie about this because He does speak to me. I don't know why, but He chose to speak to me. So I was out walking, and the Lord said to me, Eva, He had spoke to me why I go through what I go through and why I've been through all I've been through. And I'm going to title this is Face the Intensity. And this is a reason why I'm going to title it Face the Intensity. It's a purpose and a reason for that. But I was out walking and the Lord spoke to me, and He told me the reason why I go through what I go through, and He also told me why people avoid me. He explained to me because I had the light, I carried the light, and He is really with me. That's why a lot of people don't like me or want to connect to me. So He spoke that to me, and as I was walking, He also let me know why I went through what I've been through and why I go through what I go through. He also told me about other people as well, some people too. And he had spoke a few things to me, and I'm gonna let you guys on a little bit of things that He had spoke to me. He was explaining to me that all the fights and all the welfare I had to face and everything that I've been through, the intensity, a purpose and a reason. And He explained to me why that reason is, and it's not just only for me, it's for other people that He had told me that I'm going to help and bring to Him. That's what God told me. And He also explained to me why everything I had faced, mentally, physically, health-wise, just different types of things I had faced in life over the years that I've been living, or why this was. Even before I even crossed over to Him, got saved, He had explained to me certain things and why I went through. There's people walking past. I try to get better with speaking in public. And people be looking at you and stuff. And I like to take walks. I don't know, I just sometimes want to go outside right now and walk. So I do. But He has spoke to me that day. And He explained all these things to me. And after He had explained why I went through, I had asked Him about a specific thing that I had went through. And I was like, well, I laughed. I said, so that's why. And then I said, well, is it over? Am I such and such and such? Am I going to go through this again? Or is this all done? And I started laughing because a certain situation I had been through for months last year and this year. And it was prolonged. And He spoke His word to me. That's how you know when God's truly speaking. And He spoke the scripture of to me. Hold on, let me get back to the part He had said. The reason why I went through was to have love. First He said humility. Humility, love, compassion. Humility, love, compassion, and meekness, and to have compassion for others that's been in the same place that I've been in, and always stay humble is why I've been through what I've been through. It was training ground for me to not look at others different or like they're lost cause or like I'm better than them and like I never did nothing. That's why He explained to me why I went through everything that I've been through. And the first thing he said was humility, and then compassion and love, and to see others the way he see them. That's what he said, okay? This was the other day, and all the fights and all the welfare I had to face and everything that I've been through, that's a purpose and a reason. And he explained to me why that reason is, and it's not just only for me, it's for other people. That I thought somebody was coming up behind me. And then what happened? He explained to me those things. And then I asked him, well, is it all over? Am I gonna go, is that done? Am I such and such and such? And then I heard this scripture. He said, it was good that I was afflicted, that I might learn the ways of the Lord. And then I started laughing. I bust out real weak, because that's how I really know when God is really, really like speaking to me, because it's not self. I would never say that to myself. So he spoke his word, the Bible, to me. And then I heard another scripture saying, many afflictions are the righteous, but God saved them out of all of them. Then he spoke that to me. That's why I told you guys. But prior to that day, that he spoke this, when I went through the field with the dogs, the day before, I came out of store from getting something I needed, and a big truck was just right there, and it had up there, face the intensity. And I had just finished kind of complaining earlier that day about, Lord Jesus, every time you turn around, such and such and such and such, something going on, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was just complaining a little bit, I'm gonna be real. And I was like, I'm tired, I'm just tired. And then I had went to the store that day, and I came out the store, and this big truck out of nowhere said, face the intensity. That's why, and I just remember how I did a video a couple of weeks ago saying the warfare have been severe and very intense. And then God showed me that he knew that I would get that. That's how God do me. So I just want to tell you guys to face the intensity. Whatever you've been through in life, or whatever you're going through, is for a purpose and a reason. Some people only want the promises and the promises and some people just want the promises of God, but they want to get to the promises without and the purpose of God. But they want to get through the promises of God and the purpose of God without going through something. And it's a purpose without the pain, but it's a purpose for all the pain that we go through. It's for sometimes other people. It's for ourselves to make us better. Like the scriptures say, it was good that I was afflicted that when you learn the ways of the Lord. So if you're afflicted and you go through stuff, sometimes God allows you to go through things so you can learn his ways and his statutes, and be just like he was, so you can see other people the way he see other people. Whether people believe it or not, we don't understand what we go through in life and why situations happen, money, health, minds, such and such, family, whatever, jobs, whatever you may think of that you can go through that seem the tense in your life that you've been through. God allow that to for a purpose. But a lot of people want to void out the pain and just get to the purpose. But God wants us to go through the pain so we can get to the purpose. Just like Jesus had to go through the pain for his purpose as well. So I just want to tell you guys that on today. And yeah, back to what I was saying, you guys. It was a guy named, when I was growing up, if you remember, I was telling you guys I used to watch a show called America Most Wanted. When I was younger, I used to like a lot of crime shows and things like that. But it was this young man at the time, but she's an older man, an older gentleman, but his name was John Walsh. I don't know if you guys know of him or heard of him or anything, but he spent 40 something years. I think he's like 70 something years old now. I just want to give this man some props and credit. He spent like 40 some years helping other people find lost family members or children or crime and things like that, helping people with crime and helping just helping, just helping people solve crimes and murders and different types of things that went on in this world, and children being missing and things like that. And literally, you guys know, I don't know if a lot of people know John Walsh back then when I was younger, and I've been seeing him. I saw him like a couple of times in the past 2 months. John Walsh, him and his wife had lost their child, actually, their little boy, a long time ago. And they never found their son that I know of. They never found their son. So just like with that situation, it was they went through that pain, him and his wife. He went through that pain for purpose, and his purpose was to help other people in this earth. Even though that was a sad, tragic situation, he went through that situation with his child and losing his son and being abducted and kidnapped. But I always say God has sacrificed one to save many. And then he eventually helped so many other families and mothers and fathers and families to find their lost children and loved ones and solve crimes, different types of crimes and stuff. So that's why I was saying, you guys, there's always a purpose for the pain we go through. You know, we never know what God intended us unless he revealed that to us, why he put us in this earth room, and why he cares what carry us through what he carries through, or let us go through what we go through. Is always a purpose in whatever happens, even though the devil do certain things, and God may allow certain things to bring awareness, as I told you guys so many times before in several videos. But it's always a purpose for whatever happens. And God will take whatever meant bad and he'll turn it around for good. So that man, he lost his child, and that's sad. I can never imagine that. But he eventually helped so many others find their lost child, their loved ones, and their family members, and things like that. And saw so many other crimes. Like I told you guys, I used to watch crime shows like that a lot of times when I was younger. I was in a lot of investigation shows, Matlock, Murder, She Wrote. Yeah, I'm up there in age. America Most Wanted, Cops and stuff like that. But it was a person. I learned so much. And like I said, you guys, there's always a purpose for the pain that we go through. God don't waste anything. I just want to tell you guys that. So face the intensity warfare, the intensity that life brings you is a person pain. So let me get on out of here. My phone acting up now, acting stupid. So that's God warning. You must see something or feel something. So let me get back on in this house. I enjoyed this walk. After Jesus, look to him, be safe. Have a good one. Jesus love you, so do I. I'm gone. Let me get on in here. The phone's shutting off. Something must be happening. God want me to get my butt in that house, and I'm about to get my butt in that house.